It's John Venezia with RotoWire. Let's get into 4 prospects that you need to be picking up for your fantasy team today. Cam Smith. I know you've heard this name a few times, but we're finally getting there with Cam Smith, the 2024 first-round pick that has made it up to the majors for the opening day roster for the Houston Astros. 16% owned. It's still a 260 average with 3 homers and a 734 OPS. He didn't homer in the month of May, but he really started to find his swing, and the pitch recognition, the plate discipline has gotten better. It was a 307 average in the month of May. Knowing what I know about Cam Smith, the power is going to come. I wouldn't be surprised if Smith ends the year with, I would say, 17 to 20 homers, despite having only 3 for the season right now. His average has jumped up. It's sitting at 260, and I would expect it to continue to climb. He's done really well as of late, so I think Cam Smith is somebody that if you originally took a piece on and got rid of and, gave up on, I think it's time to get back in with Cam Smith. And listen, maybe if you're personally not comfortable with starting him right away, it's at least a player to have on your bench for when that time comes around. You're going to make sure you're not going to be the one scrambling in the middle of a hot streak because you already preemptively thought ahead and decided to stash him. Next up, we're going to go with a big incubator guy of mine, Jac Caglianone, a.k.a. Jack. He's got 6 home runs in 11 AAA games. He's got 15 home runs across the 2025 MILB season with a 323 average. This kid he's a freak. And I said this, on my podcasts and in my articles for RotoWire last summer that he should have been the number 1 pick. And when he wasn't, I couldn't believe 5 teams just decided to skip him. And I said they were going to regret it forever because he is the next generation superstar. And it's clearly obvious to see why. This kid's hitting 450-foot plus bombs every single night. He's only 22% owned, which I guess is high considering he's not on the roster. But if you don't have Jac Caglianone and he's available in your league, you need to go get him right now. This is a guy, especially for all of my dynasty players, are going to want him forever. So make sure you pick up Cags right now. Just over 20% ownership, 22% actually that should be higher because this kid is a freak and he's going to make an impact right away. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And right now, RotoWire is going to give you 15% off of any product at rotowire.com, our top 400 prospect rankings, prop picker tool, and access to our experts for those tough start sit choices. Use code YouTube15 at checkout. Also, we have the college baseball tournament underway. It's regional weekend right now. Chaos is ensuing. The super regionals are up next and then the College World Series, but I got all my picks, all my futures laid out on my column at rotowire.com. So that's also a very nice bonus that you get with it. We're back here and we got Bubba Chandler, 31% owned. It's a 2.03 ERA, 69 Ks to 21 walks, and 48.2 innings. His 11 AAA starts have proved fruitful thus far. It's all headlined by a fastball that's into the triple digits. Pretty good 4-pitch mix, slider, curve change to go along with that heater. The Pirates have seemingly slow played Bubba Chandler's ascension to the majors. It's a little bizarre considering that this is a team that has a lot of talent in the farm system, but decidingly to hold back Bubba. But it can't be for that much longer. Bubba Chandler's done really well, and I feel like after a few years in the minor leagues, his time has finally come. And truth be told, I just don't know how much more he can accomplish in the minors. I would say the one thing, if he had to really address an issue at the moment, is probably getting the command, the walks a little bit down. It's not terrible, but it could be better. But Bubba Chandler should be on his way up to the major league soon. And you still have nearly a 70% ownership gap on Yahoo Fantasy Leagues. And again, like Jac Caglianone, if you are in a keeper league or a dynasty league and you need somebody to have on your roster for the next few years that can just carry you, Bubba Chandler is that kind of player. So make sure you get in on a preemptive strike of adding a player like Chandler for not just this year, but the next couple years if you're in keeper leagues. Jack Leiter, The Texas Ranger was starting out the season so well before he got hurt, and he's done pretty well overall this year. It's a 3.66 ERA, 36 Ks to 23 walks and 46.2 innings. The walks are a tad high. The strikeouts aren't as high as you would expect, but I like what I've seen from Jack Leiter, even coming off the injured list. Only 33% owned, so there's a big ownership gap there. The Texas Rangers pitching staff has been overall great this year. The offense will turn it around, and I know you probably heard me say this like last month, but it's going to be happening at some point in the near future. Maybe it's going to happen in the second half, but I really like what this Texas team has. I think Leiter's going to be in a position to be able to get a lot of wins this year, or at least in the second half. His ERA is pretty strong, especially considering he's pitching in the AL West, but even more so, he's been red hot as of late. He's only allowed 6 earned runs in his last 4 starts, which is 23.2 innings. So if you gave up on Jack Leiter, it's time to give him a second chance. Or if you need somebody to plug and play at the end of your starting pitching lineup, I think Jack Leiter will be more than serviceable, and it's somebody that can really get hot in the second half of the year.